So I'm here with Pat Mears from Rubix Realty. Pat is a property manager par excellence, and we've just got him in to have a chat about property management. What about the property investors that you work with that are just absolutely nailing it? You've obviously been working with property investors for a long time. What are some of the investors that stand out to you, and what are they doing differently that makes them successful?
I guess the clients I've referred to before with he adds an extra percentage on, he's expecting different things to happen, and he's a bit of a realist, so if there's a repair or whatever, he knows there's money there for it. These things happen. A lot of people will buy a brand new home and expect that a brand new house will have no repairs or maintenance that needs to be done. I guess too, they're not as emotionally attached as other people are.
Right.
So it's not their home. They realise that these people are paying rent to live there. So there is going to be marks on walls, and there is going to be wear and tear and that sort of thing, and things happen. So I guess it's just a matter of having that bit of a distance between you and the property, but also looking at the big term picture. So what's your goal at the end, and what's going to happen along the way to get there.
So having a cash buffer, having a long-term viewpoint, and treating the property more like a business than something that as emotional as a principal place of residence. I guess they're the big three.
Definitely. They'd be important things to consider. Because I don't think property investing's for everyone. You do get some clients who become quite emotionally attached, and they are running a tight budget, and when something needs to be done, they don't necessarily have the funds there, or if they've got to spend money, it means it's losing out from somewhere else. So they might have to go without something themselves in order to get these repairs done. So it's not like when you live in your own home and there's that frustrating door that needs to be repaired, that you'll get around to it one day. There's things that, someone's paying money to rent this property and live there, and there's certain expectation that repairs and maintenance are going to be carried out to a certain standard.
How important is the relationship between the property investor and a property manager such as yourself?
It's really important. So you need to know where everyone's coming from. So I've got clients who have a certain way, and then others who are a certain way. And you've got to understand what their reason for investing in property is. So some owners are looking for someone who's going to keep the property immaculately, whereas someone else, the importance might be that the rent comes in every month because they've got to pay the bills with it. The relationship with the owner is really important because it helps the whole experience of owning the property. So if you've got someone who you've got a good relationship with, they trust you, you might be an issue, and you might suggest a solution, and they're I don't know, what about this? The relationship needs to be that the owner can voice their opinions and concerns, and then you can either say, we can go that way, or we can do that, but here are some of the potential ramifications from doing that.
And I guess sometimes respectfully saying, we're not doing that.
Exactly. And you need to be able to have that relationship where you can say, no, we can't do that because, or I've had a similar experience before and this is the way it went. And obviously you're dealing with people. So it is, people can change their mind, they might be saying yep, and then all of a sudden they have a conversation with someone else, or something else comes up or comes in their lives, and then it's all of a sudden like, I don't now want to do this. So it is important that you are able to present potential outcomes for different situations. I've got owners who are like, whatever, just do what's got to be done. And then others who like to be more involved, and they've got, everyone's got different personalities. So you've got those people who just want the black and white, tell me what's wrong and how you're going to fix it, and then you've got others who want to sit down and they want to chat about it and think about all different possible outcomes and that sort of stuff. So
I was going to ask you what sort of client you prefer, but I'm not going to put you in that position.
I guess someone who, I'm quite a direct person, I'm a black and white person, so I guess I like clients who, if I ring them and say, can we do this, they're going to give me a yes or no answer. It doesn't have to be straight away, but I know they'll come back to me and say, yeah, let's do this, or no, we're not in a position to do that at the moment, rather than someone who says, oh, let me think about it, but let me think about it, it's really a no. It's like, just say no, and we can put that matter to bed and move on. So for me personally, I like people who are just going to say yes or no. So.
That's good. You handle that very diplomatically.